Now the exciting bit is we've got our piece, lovely, made. Just going to pin that onto the block. We can have it in the middle of the head, or you can have it slightly on the side of the head, whatever you fancy. We're just going to make it in the middle for now. Just put a little pin in to keep it. Oh, maybe I'll put it at the top here. Pin it to keep it there. Right, now we've got this piece, this Parisisal, which is all edged. So I've sewn, like I've shown you, folded over the ends and sewn all of that down. Took quite a while to do. I do warn you, it will take a little while. I have cut a little bit out of the middle, but actually now thinking about it, it's quite big. So if you don't want to cut it out and you want this to be a bit smaller in the middle, then don't cut anything off. Just fold it and see what happens. But still, we're going to make a fantastic piece. Now, I want this to go around the bottom here. So there's a lovely point here. So let's make sure we keep that point by just stretching that around. And then we can bring this up, and we're covering quite a lot of it. So you can bring it to the side if you want to. But we'll have... And this is the time when you just play around. So if I do that as a point there, I'm just going to pin that in place. And then bring your back up. You can actually start pleating. And then this is one idea. This can then be pleated inside in the top, so that will be a point. These bits will go up inside, so that is a nice point, and then you've got a lovely decoration on the top there. Or we could pleat the sides. Oops. So here, if we just go pleat, fold, pleat, pleat the sides. So that again is going to go the bottom there, and then we're pleating the sides. I love this draping. Did you ever go to fashion college and do the draping? That was really fun. You don't know what you're going to come up with until you've finished. Okay, and they've got another pleat here, and I've left that point this time. You don't need any steam. Okay, we're starting to get some pleats at the front there, and then this back bit. Or there's anything you can do. There's endless things. You can make it into a plait. If you could just maybe twist it and wrap it. This could come around the back. Endless possibilities. We do want it to be symmetrical, and if you can have it in the middle of the head, then you don't want too much on one side. So at the moment we're getting quite a lot of depth on that side, so maybe if we're going to have it in the middle, it should all be coming up more, so we could just pleat those bits in. Give it some height. So we've got more height in the middle there. So this sort of, look at this wonderful shape that's appearing. I could put some more pleats here, I could put a little pleat in here. Fabulous. Let's just pin this for now. Just love it. Okay, so that sort of piece, you want to, let's put that in there, you want to be pleating this, folding it, seeing what shapes you want. If you want to take bulk out, then pleat it together more and be pulling it around the back. Come down so I can speak to you. So if you want, pleat it together. If you want less of it, pleat it together more. You can bring some at the back, because here, you could bring some coming out here, so you don't need so much height if you want more here. These bits can also fold underneath this bit if you don't want so much of it here. You can sort of start folding it. Just play around until you've got a shape that you really, really like. Let's bring that closer. It's gonna be fantastic. And then what I want to do next is start adding pheasant feathers and twigs, if you want twigs, and the leaves and things like this. So I'm going to get a lot more pheasant feathers, but just for now, you could have them going dead straight in the middle, dead straight up if you're thinking about it on the head there, right in the middle. Or if we're going to have this slightly slanted onto one side, which then means it's sitting more on the side there, then you could have the feathers going across, so it's more at an angle. So I'd say go, following the cross. So then this could go along there. But for now, if we just put it in the middle. The other thing you could do actually is to start twisting this. I've shown you that before in one of the bundles. We've wrapped one of these around a big tube and then got some curl into it and put that in. Also, you could have them going either side. So if I had one green one on this side, another green one on the other side, this could be a really big hat. You see if that's on the side of the head and then the feathers going off. Then you want to start putting in your leaves. So then we can sew these in, gold ones especially, and make it really autumnal. You can have a lot more feathers than this. You can have loads of pheasant feathers. This is my green one. I can add in just for a little hint of something else, but you can have just pheasant feathers. You can have different colours ones if you want, but we're trying to do a bit autumnal here. So we're going to keep to the golds and the colours. This little one here is the one that I put sand on, so it looks more like metal. I want it to work with the shape. Loving that shape. So we could just start putting the sort of autumnal leaves inside there. And then maybe I could put a green in. too much green happening there. I think green maybe could go in at the back. And I'm going to get a load of pheasant feathers and then put these golds all over it. So starting to get shape together. So I just want you to play with this now. Fix this bit and then start playing around with this, get some feathers out, really autumnal colours. So you want your browns, maybe greens, but golds, these sort of autumnal reds, these colours. And start playing around and see what you come up with. And then the next stage, I will just show you what I've come up with all my feathers and bits and pieces. Okay, and then we're just going to put some elastic on the back, but it is quite heavy. We're probably going to need a hair comb as well, just to fix in the back. All right, thank you.